Patriots. Danny Amendola, 28 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Breeze now on first down. It's caught left side by Cooks. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing now is Breeze. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back now in Foxborough. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. This is Hightower. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run, combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And it's complete to the tight end, Jake Stoneburner. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw is Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and free.
There goes Mark Ingram. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram, 33 yards. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And he dumps it off to Blount. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
12 yards there as they move the chains. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On first down, Brady. It's caught outright, Amendola. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. On second down, here's Brady. He's got Floyd on left. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. Here's Blunt. Muscles him off. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
Now a toss play to Blunt. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. In the red zone this time. Blunt, the lone running back. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he bowls over him. And he's brought down. A nice. Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. He'll look to, and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman there to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Love the excitement we got going here. If they just scored the touchdown, they're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood. What do you do in this situation?
I think you kick the PAT.
Yeah, I do too. Kick it, get my defense ready, and try and stop them one more time.
So now after the timeout, they'll try for it one more time. They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the offense has it 1st and 10. to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. The 20, 10. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. How many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Bree's going to throw. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon, that soft spot where you find...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Fresh set of downs here. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
So 2nd and 10 here. He's back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Brady to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. Finding time. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he is going to lose yardage here. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just a...